I want you to imagine for a second that you are throwing the party of the century. The music's popping, the decor's on point, and the invitations are out there for the world to join you. But there's a twist. When the guests arrive, they can't find the front door. Frustrated, they leave without ever stepping in. So last week, we dove deep into setting up the ultimate Facebook fundraising ad campaign, which I'm going to link up here and in the description. Well, that and any other campaign you run is your invite to the world, your big party announcement. And guess what? People are curious, they're interested, they're clicking through to see what all the fuss is about. But what happens when they land on your nonprofit donation page and can't find the front door? When they're unsure where to click, what their donation supports, who you are, or even how to support your cause? Well, just like our imaginary guests, they might just turn around and leave. That's why today we're talking about the life of the party, your charity landing page. We'll dive into making sure that it not only looks welcoming, but also makes it irresistibly easy for every guest or donors to find their way in by creating compelling donation landing pages. So let's get to it. Now, I'm a nonprofit coach, but I started my career 30 years ago planning fundraising events, so hence the analogy. But let's paint another event scene. You've managed to get a guest inside your party, but it's boring or overwhelming with too much going on. They wander around a bit, but then leave. And that can happen on your charity landing pages. So let's look at some of the party poopers. First up, the classic too much going on event. You know, where it's too busy, every wall has a different poster, there's 5,000 auction items and 10 different colors in the theme. Well, it's fantastic to share all of the amazing things your nonprofit does. On a nonprofit donation page, less is truly more. Overloading visitors with too much info can leave them feeling lost, unsure where to focus. So let's declutter and keep it simple. Then there's the dreaded waiting in line. Nobody likes waiting, especially online. If your nonprofit donation page takes too long to load, many visitors might leave before they even see your cause. And we want them dancing to the beats, not waiting for the DJ to set up. Lastly, imagine a party where you're the only guest, with no photos or past pictures, no guest books, no comments from happy attendees. That's what landing pages for charities without trust elements feel like. All right, so now we know the party poopers. Let's get to the good stuff and turn these poopers into party highlights. First, I want to switch gears for a moment, so come in close because we're going to dive into the human mind. We're going to talk a little bit about donor psychology. And the first stop is the heart. When people donate, they're not just tossing money into a virtual wishing well and hoping for the best. They want to know their donation matters. Donors want to see their contributions flourish. That's where your impact visuals and heart-touching stories come into play on your donation page. And next is the convenience center of the brain, which, yes, is a real place. Nobody likes jumping through hoops. So making a donation should be easy. The last stop on our mind tour is the trust juncture. People need to know that their hard-earned money is in safe hands and will be used wisely. So pull back the curtains and shine a light and show where every penny goes onto your nonprofit donation page. Understanding the why behind donations is your secret weapon. Now that we've got the intel, let's use it to sprinkle a bit of magic on our nonprofit landing pages. With that, let's roll up our sleeves and get down to some serious party prep. So here's some ultimate checklists to turn your landing pages for nonprofits into the main event. First is consistency. Remember that Facebook ad or that referring page that led them here. Your nonprofit donation page should feel like a seamless continuation. Same images, same vibes, same text. We're creating a cohesive story, not a mismatched jigsaw puzzle. So with clarity, think of your charity donation page as an art gallery. Each element is a masterpiece, but too many paintings on the wall is overwhelming. So aim for a sleek, minimalistic design where the spotlight is on one thing, and that's getting the support for your mission. And use crystal clear calls to actions. That donate button should be the star of the show. Make sure to use contrasting colors. Make it big, make it bold. This isn't the time for hide and seek. And those building blocks of trust elements that I mentioned, would you buy a ticket to a show with no reviews? Probably not. So similarly, donors want proof. So show off success stories. Flash those impact stats, roll out endorsements like a red carpet, and don't forget those security badges. And the clock is ticking. Urgency and scarcity. You know that feeling when there's only one slice of pizza left and everybody's eyeing it? Well, that's the power of scarcity. On your charity donation page, you can create this sense of urgency using phrases like only X days left to meet our goal, or we're 80% there, help us cross the finish line. These can ignite a fire in your donors to act swiftly. And show off your squad with social proof. Everyone wants to be part of the cool crowd, so show potential donors that they're joining a big, wonderful family. A simple join the 10,000 others who have supported our cause can give them the nudge they need. It's like telling them, hey, all these amazing folks are on board. Don't miss out. Now, for those of you who stuck around and are still watching and taking notes, thank you. This view time is so important on YouTube. But anyway, you're in for a treat because just when you thought the party was winding down, we've got a few extra sprinkles on top of our charity landing page Sunday. Use vibrant visuals. A picture is worth 1,000 words, but a video is like an entire novel. Use compelling visuals to tug at those heartstrings. If you can, include a short, impactful video about your cause. Let donors see and feel the difference that they can make. And an FAQ, every party has that needy guest who needs to know all the details, and a brief FAQ section can address any obstacles they might have for potentially donating. And don't forget about mobile optimization. In today's world, a lot of donors will donate via their phone, so make sure the experience is as smooth as butter. Nobody wants to pinch and zoom and squint. So there you have it, your spectacular, high-converting charity landing page. Implement these tips and watch your page not only shine but sparkle. And as always, remember, every tweak, every change brings you closer to making a bigger and better impact. Speaking of which, watch your conversion rates. If 1,000 people visit your donation page, but only 10 follow through with a donation, it might be time to tweak it. I'm kind of geek on these metrics, but they are super important. So if today's deep dive has excited you, then you're in for a treat because we've got more insights, tips, and strategies brewing. If you want to master the art of creating that perfect fundraising ad that drives people to your landing page, then keep an eye out for our next explorations into the world of Facebook ads for nonprofits. So make sure to subscribe. Trust me, this is going to be a game changer. And don't forget to check out that Facebook ad strategy video, which should be popping up next. And see you next week.